Hi everyone, my name is Joanne and today I'll be sharing with you some basic tips when it comes to video editing. So as a disclaimer, I'm in no way an expert. I just started to learn about editing last March during the lockdown. As you know, the situation has forced us to change our ways of working, and a lot of the things that we used to do needed to shift from face to face to going virtual. Now, there are a lot of advantages when it comes to video presentations that can be beneficial for us and the customers. Now, I know it's very time consuming to do, especially the editing part, but the end product is usually more efficient and more convenient to use. Secondly, video serves as a great platform for us to showcase our creativity. So as we progress with our skills, as we explore more apps and features, it will help us define our style and eventually help us to highlight our recipes more. Third is videos help increase reach. People look into social media for inspiration, and especially Instagram. So if your account has a lot of good photos and catchy videos, it would definitely help you attract a new set of audience. And lastly, anything visual is definitely more impactful, especially if there is movement. So it's really important for us to learn how to develop the right kind of material to attract the right type of audience. So I hope you would find the content of this video useful as you start to explore video editing. We will be covering 3 topics, starting with the basic setup, how to plan and organize your video flow, and different editing apps and styles. Start by looking for your source of light. The best source is always natural sunlight. In this setup, you will see that the light came from the side window, and combined with the kitchen light from above, it gave the stove area a soft side lighting with very minimal shadows. So what can you do if your kitchen does not have any source of natural light? In this picture, you will see that the chef has turned on the stove light to create warm undertones and combined it with a couple of emergency spotlights placed behind him and beside the stove to better illuminate the cooking area. Depending on which part of the day you shoot, the light can be very strong. In this case, use a paint canvas or a parchment paper to diffuse the light with the window. You don't want strong lights as it can create too much shadows. Once you have determined which position you want to shoot from, attach your camera or phone on a tripod and adjust the height and the angle. Once in position, zoom in for a tighter shot so that the viewer can focus directly on what you are trying to show them. Practice the blocking of your hands so that they won't get in the way whenever you need the camera to focus on a food item. In this shot, you will see that my arm kept on getting in the way as I was drizzling oil on the beef. So now let's talk about how you plan your video flow. This is especially important if you need to produce an instructional or a training video where a lot of details are involved. We will be touching on different options for your opening scenes, basic tips on how to shoot your cooking process, plating, and the final dish shot. You can start a video by introducing yourself or your recipe or what you plan to do. Remember to keep it short, sharp, clear, easy to understand, and always be direct to the point. Another option is to open the video with your final dish shot. You can also add variety by opening with an action shot of you either plating or prepping. Opening your video with your mise en place can also be an interesting option, provided that you add dynamic animation and music to capture your viewers' attention immediately. Take a look at this sample video. Moving on to the next 3 parts of your video, the cooking, plating, and the final dish shot. Depending on your target audience, recipe, or whatever is your video objective, you can show all 3 in detail or spend more time to highlight a part of the cooking or plating. To shoot the cooking process, it is more ideal to shoot them in parts rather than one long take. Not only does it save you memory space, but it helps you isolate scenes and edit faster. Slow motion effects work best for close-ups and panning, and when you need to highlight a step or when you are about to add a featured product. Changing pace can help you keep viewers engaged. Speed up scenes that are already familiar to your audience. For instance, if your viewers are generally meant to be chefs, you would typically use this effect during the mixing or stirring part. This effect is also usually applied during plating. Remember to practice blocking before the final plating, as this scene requires a lot of hand movement that can create a lot of unwanted shadows. For the final dish, take several shots from different angles and edit them nicely using your phone app before adding them to the video. Use them as cover photos for IGTV or YouTube. Remember to add a call to action at the end, along with a message of thanks to your viewers for watching your video. There are 3 types of sounds used in videos: voices, music, and sound effects. They are crucial not only to convey your message, but also create the overall mood for the viewers. If you wish to speak in the video, make sure to record in a smaller area for better sound quality. Check out the sample video where Chef Emily is doing her opening scene.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily. I'm a culinary advisor chef for the French market. Today I wanted to present you a very big French classic sauce. It's beurre blanc. So it's shallots cooked with white wine and vinegar, and then we will emulsify the sauce with some beurre blanc and some cream.
Voiceovers is another option. This can be done after editing your entire footage. The tricky part is making sure that the dialogue is in sync with the scene. Here is an example of Chef David doing his voiceover video.
So guys, for today's recipe I had this beautiful chicken and potato tray bake with some brie cheese on top. We'll start to marinate the chicken. I have olive oil around 2 tablespoons. I have like pinch of sage, dry, and black pepper, salt, smoked paprika. This is sweet, not spicy, and a mix of I have a blend of harissa spice mix of the shelf. We mix them all together, and then we add the chicken pieces. I'm using chicken breast for today.
Using subtitles with voice recording or on its own help make videos more accessible. Be sure to use simple fonts that are easy to read with the right size and high contrast between caption and background.
Today I'm preparing the Kung Pao chicken. So what we have ingredient is the chicken breast, Knorr chicken stock powder, Knorr oyster sauce, egg, water, and corn flour.
There are different free editing apps available for both phones and laptops. Most have upgraded or pro versions available at different fees. As a beginner, the easiest to use is iMovie. It has a slick and clean interface that uses simple tools to create text, transitions, and music. The downside is that for phones, you have to shoot landscape to fit the screen, and it only works for iPhone or Mac. As you progress, InShot would be a great option. It is both a photo and video editing app with so many built-in features that one would basically need to edit videos on the phone. Its upgrade is one of the most affordable, and it gives you more options for stickers and effects. It also has a good selection of music which gets updated regularly. Another interesting app that is slightly more advanced than InShot is VideoLeap. It is said to be the best for fast-paced videos because of its more advanced editing tools. Also an all-in-one app that allows you to copy music. It has fun transitions, fonts, and a mixer tool that allows you to even import PowerPoints. Both apps work extremely well, but only on the phone. It can start to get hard on the eyes and fingers when you need to edit regularly. When you reach that stage, perhaps it is time to try out Filmora 9. Filmora 9 is one of the best user-friendly editing software for laptops. It makes any beginner's work look like it's professionally done, and they have lots of tutorials on YouTube, and they constantly add new ones that are really easy to understand. The downside is that the free version has a huge watermark and you have to pay a one-time fee to get all the features, but it is definitely a tool worth exploring. After all the editing, now it's time to post or publish your work. There are different studies online in regards to the best time to post, but it varies from region to region, and it largely depends on the topic, current situation, and the behavior of your target audience. But there are a couple of common timelines when people would normally check their own feeds. First would be early in the morning when they wake up, but this is only effective during the weekday when people are off to work. Second would be during breaks in the workday, most especially lunch, and the next would be late afternoon before they head back home. But the most effective way to determine what would work for you is to look into your own audience. You can check this if your IG is a business account. Just click on Insights to check your demographics and to measure the activities behind each post. You can base your timings just by analyzing these insights. Hashtags also play a role in boosting posts and increasing your audience, as it encourages other users to explore other content that is relevant to their own interest. Chef David shares his list of highly effective hashtags that have helped him gain more than 1,000 followers and a few cross-account features in just the past 3 months. So whatever food shot or video he will be posting for the day, here is a list of hashtags that he would normally use or include in his caption. Then, depending on your post, add a few other hashtags that would best describe your dish or product. In this case, they would be hashtag bread, sourdough, bread making, sourdough bread, sourdough starter, levain, homemade, comfort food, and bakery. They have the highest followers in regards to bread or sourdough on Instagram. So there you have it. Just to summarize the key takeouts, start with your setup, work around your light source, and find the right angles. Second is organize and plan ahead. Catch your viewers' attention with a great opening. Remember to practice blocking and use the right effects, especially during the cooking process and the plating part. Take multiple and beautiful dish shots and end your video with a call to action and a message of thanks to your viewers. Try different video editing apps and find the one that suits you the best. Determine the best time to post and your future content by analyzing your insights, and maximize your posts by using the right hashtags. The last bit would be to develop, find, and refine your own style as you go along. So I'm ending this video by sharing with you some work done by different UFS chefs showcasing their own approach to video editing. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Okay guys, my kale's almost there. I've got some tomatoes that I've oven roasted with some of our Cajun spice from South Africa. Just a light seasoning in there, as you can see. And I've got the Hollandaise.